In the hustle and bustle of life, we often accumulate things, both tangible and intangible, that weigh us down. These things can cloud our minds, clutter our spaces, and hinder our growth. While some of them might seem harmless or even beneficial at first, they can slowly chip away at our well-being over time. To live a more fulfilling life, it's important to take a step back, assess what's really necessary, and make the decision to quietly eliminate the things that no longer serve us. This doesn't mean making drastic changes overnight, but rather taking small, intentional steps to simplify and enrich our lives. In this video, we will explore 10 things you should consider quietly removing from your life. These changes may seem subtle, but they can have a profound impact on your mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. Let's dive in. Number 1, toxic relationships. One of the most significant things you can eliminate from your life is toxic relationships. These are the people who consistently drain your energy, bring negativity into your life, and make you feel worse rather than better. It could be a friend who constantly criticizes you, a family member who always brings drama, or a partner who manipulates your emotions. While it can be difficult to distance yourself from people you care about, it's important to prioritize your mental health. You don't have to make a big announcement or cut them off completely if that feels too harsh. Instead, start by setting boundaries. Limit the time you spend with them and gradually phase them out of your life. Over time, you'll notice a significant improvement in your emotional well-being. Example: imagine you have a friend who always seems to have something negative to say. Whenever you share good news, they downplay it. And when you're struggling, they make it about themselves. Over time, this kind of interaction can drain your energy and make you feel undervalued. By quietly distancing yourself from this friend, you create space for more positive relationships to flourish. Number 2, excessive clutter. Physical clutter can have a direct impact on your mental state. When your living or working space is filled with unnecessary items, it can create a sense of chaos and overwhelm. Clutter can distract you, make it harder to focus, and even increase stress levels. By eliminating excessive clutter, you create a more peaceful environment that supports clarity and productivity. Start by decluttering one small area at a time. This could be a drawer, a closet, or even your workspace. As you go through your belongings, ask yourself if each item serves a purpose or brings you joy. If it doesn't, consider donating, recycling, or discarding it. The goal is to create a space that feels open, organized, and conducive to your well-being. Example: think about your desk at work. If it's piled high with papers, random office supplies, and empty coffee cups, it can be difficult to concentrate on the task at hand. By clearing away the clutter and only keeping what you need, you create a more focused and productive work environment. Number 3, unhealthy habits. Unhealthy habits are behaviors that may provide temporary comfort or pleasure, but ultimately harm your health and well-being in the long run. These can include things like smoking, excessive drinking, poor eating habits, or a sedentary lifestyle. While these habits can be difficult to break, eliminating them from your life can lead to significant improvements in your physical and mental health. Start by identifying one unhealthy habit you'd like to change. Instead of trying to quit cold turkey, which can be overwhelming, take small, manageable steps. For example, if you want to reduce your sugar intake, start by cutting back on sugary drinks or snacks. As you make progress, gradually eliminate more unhealthy habits from your life. Over time, you'll build a healthier, more sustainable lifestyle. Example: let's say you have a habit of staying up late and getting very little sleep. While this might give you more time to work or relax in the short term, it can lead to fatigue, decreased productivity, and even health problems in the long term. By gradually shifting your bedtime earlier and creating a relaxing nighttime routine, you can improve your sleep quality and overall well-being. Number 4, negative self-talk. The way we talk to ourselves has a powerful impact on our self-esteem and overall mindset. Negative self-talk is when you criticize yourself, doubt your abilities, or focus on your flaws. This inner dialogue can be incredibly damaging and prevent you from reaching your full potential. To eliminate negative self-talk, start by becoming more aware of your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking something negative, try to challenge it. Ask yourself if it's really true or if you're being overly critical. Replace the negative thought with a more positive or neutral one. Over time, this practice can help you develop a more compassionate and supportive inner dialogue. Example: imagine you're about to give a presentation and the thought pops into your head, I'm going to mess this up. Instead of letting that thought spiral, challenge it by reminding yourself of all the times you've successfully delivered presentations in the past. Replace the negative thought with something more positive, like, I've prepared for this and I'm ready. Number 5, unnecessary commitments. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of overcommitting. We say yes to every invitation, project, or favor asked of us, often out of guilt or the desire to please others. However, taking on too many commitments can lead to burnout, stress, and a lack of time for the things that truly matter to you. Eliminate unnecessary commitments by learning to say no. This doesn't mean you have to reject every opportunity, but it's important to be selective about where you invest your time and energy. Consider your priorities and only take on commitments that align with them. By doing so, you free up time for the activities and people that bring you joy and fulfillment. Example: if you're constantly agreeing to help with extra tasks at work, even when your plate is already full, you might start to feel overwhelmed and resentful. By politely declining additional responsibilities that don't align with your goals, you can focus on doing your best work in the areas that matter most. Number 6, comparing yourself to others. In the age of social media, it's easier than ever to compare ourselves to others. We see the highlight reels of other people's lives and often feel inadequate in comparison. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of envy, insecurity, and dissatisfaction with our own lives. To eliminate this habit, remind yourself that what you see on social media is often a curated version of reality. Focus on your own journey and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Practice gratitude for the things you have, rather than dwelling on what you don't. Over time, you'll find that your sense of self-worth becomes less dependent on external comparisons. Example: if you find yourself scrolling through Instagram and feeling envious of someone else's seemingly perfect life, take a moment to step back. Remind yourself that everyone has their own struggles, even if they're not visible online. Shift your focus to the things you're proud of in your own life, whether it's a personal accomplishment or a meaningful relationship. Number 7, fear of failure. Fear of failure can be one of the biggest obstacles to achieving your goals and living a fulfilling life. When you're afraid of failing, you might avoid taking risks, trying new things, or pursuing your passions. This fear can keep you stuck in your comfort zone, where growth and progress are limited. Eliminate the fear of failure by changing your perspective on what failure means. Instead of seeing it as a negative outcome, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Everyone experiences setbacks, but it's how you respond to them that matters. Embrace challenges as a chance to build resilience and gain new skills. By doing so, you'll become more confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Example: let's say you've always wanted to start a business, but you're afraid it might not succeed. Instead of letting that fear hold you back, take small steps toward your goal. Start by researching the market, creating a business plan, or networking with others in the industry. Even if things don't go as planned, you'll gain valuable experience that can help you succeed in the future. Number 8, procrastination. Procrastination is the act of delaying tasks or decisions that need to be done, often in favor of more enjoyable activities. While it might provide temporary relief, procrastination can lead to increased stress, missed opportunities, and a sense of guilt or failure. To eliminate procrastination, start by breaking tasks down into smaller, more manageable steps. Set specific deadlines for each step and hold yourself accountable. It can also be helpful to eliminate distractions and create a focused work environment. By taking action, even if it's just a small step, you'll build momentum and make progress toward your goals. Example: if you have a big project due at work, but you keep putting it off because it feels overwhelming, try breaking it down into smaller tasks. Set a goal to complete one task each day and reward yourself when you meet your deadlines. This approach can make the project feel less daunting and help you stay on track. Number 9, holding grudges. Holding on to grudges or past grievances can weigh heavily on your mind and heart. When you harbor resentment, it keeps you tied to negative emotions and prevents you from moving forward. Holding grudges can also damage your relationships and rob you of your peace of mind. Eliminate grudges by practicing forgiveness. This doesn't mean you have to forget what happened or condone the behavior, but it does mean letting go of the anger and bitterness. Forgiveness is more about freeing yourself than it is about the other person forgiving. When you release the hold that a grudge has on you, you allow yourself to heal and move on. Start by acknowledging your feelings and why you're holding on to the grudge. Understand that holding on to it only hurts you, not the person you're upset with. Practice empathy by considering the other person's perspective, and try to find a way to let go of the negative emotions. This could be through writing a letter that you don't necessarily send, talking to a trusted friend, or even just quietly reflecting. Over time, you'll find that you feel lighter and more at peace. Example: suppose you had a disagreement with a close friend that led to a falling out. You've been holding on to the hurt and anger for months, replaying the situation in your mind. By choosing to forgive, you're not saying what they did was okay, but you're choosing to prioritize your own peace over the lingering resentment. As you let go of the grudge, you might find that you're more open to repairing the relationship or simply moving on without that weight. Number 10, fear of change. Change is a natural part of life, but many of us fear it because it brings uncertainty. Whether it's a new job, moving to a different city, or ending a long-term relationship, change can be daunting. This fear can cause you to resist new opportunities and stay in situations that are no longer fulfilling or beneficial. Eliminate the fear of change by shifting your mindset. Instead of seeing change as something to be feared, view it as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. Embrace the unknown with curiosity and openness, knowing that change often brings positive outcomes, even if it's challenging at first. Start small by making minor changes in your daily routine. As you become more comfortable with these small changes, gradually take on bigger ones. With each step, you'll build confidence in your ability to adapt and thrive, no matter what life throws your way. Example: imagine you're offered a job in a new city, but the thought of leaving your familiar surroundings terrifies you. Instead of letting fear hold you back, focus on the potential benefits of the move. A new environment, fresh opportunities, and personal growth. By embracing the change, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities that you might have missed out on otherwise. Life is full of things that can weigh us down, from toxic relationships and clutter to unhealthy habits and fears. By quietly eliminating these 10 things from your life, you create space for more positivity, growth, and fulfillment. Remember, this process doesn't happen overnight. It's about making small, intentional changes that over time lead to a more balanced and peaceful life. As you start to let go of what no longer serves you, you'll notice a shift in your overall well-being. You'll feel lighter, more focused, and more in tune with what truly matters to you. Embrace the process of decluttering your life, both physically and mentally, and watch as you create a more joyful and fulfilling existence. How to take action? Reflect. Take some time to reflect on the areas of your life that feel heavy or cluttered. Identify which of the 10 things resonate most with you. Prioritize. Choose 1 or 2 areas to focus on first. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. Take action. Start implementing changes. Set boundaries. Declutter your space. Practice self-compassion, or whatever steps align with your goals. Be patient. Change takes time, so be gentle with yourself as you work through these adjustments. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Stay mindful. Regularly check in with yourself to ensure you're staying on track. Adjust your approach as needed to continue moving forward. By taking these steps, you'll gradually eliminate the things that are holding you back and create a life that is more aligned with your values and aspirations. You deserve to live a life that feels light, joyful, and fulfilling, and it all starts with letting go of what no longer serves you. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from these Stoic teachings. Until next time, stay calm and carry on.